That's a pretty fucking dangerous thing to do, though. That's a pretty dangerous thing to do. You should get away from me, you freaking sick animal.
Okay, calm down. You're
a freaking sick animal.
Yeah, we're all animals. Yeah, like it's dying. Oh, I want to help it though. Poor thingy, it's dying. Oh my god. Do you think putting
get away from that
some
guy.
water on it?
Animal.
You think
you gotta get away from him right now. He's a sick animal.
You think you use it for like educational purposes?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and use it. Whatever you like. Just stay away. That's all. Just stay away.
Okay.
Oh, Edward Kim, I'm not interested in anyone right now. I need to go to therapy for a while, to be honest. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you. Miss Gucci's. I'm also not the type of girl to lead anybody on that I'm not going to have intentions of getting with, you know? So I'm not going to say I'm going to love you forever. I don't care how much money you offer me just to say it. That's not how I roll. But I will be nice, and I will, you know, be an ear when I can be if you need it. And I do have your back. I tried with the chicken thing. You didn't listen and see what happened. I was right. But when I warned you, it was coming from a good place, just because I don't trust chicken, and I was completely right. So, thanks, Edward. Appreciate it. I do. I don't know if I'm a good person. I try to be, but I think I fuck up a lot. So there's that too, you know. TBH. VP is a Volcel, a little bit. I'm just a little more trad than people want to give me credit for. I have had mistakes in one-night stands, but they're rare, and I've only had sex with 11 guys, and I've literally, most of them was either in a heavy relationship with them, or I was only committed to them and not fucking anyone else. And those were situations that sucked, because I know that they were fucking around with other girls, but I really cared about them, and I was committed, and that's usually how I am. But then, you know, I've had boyfriends that actually it was commitment. I don't like to sleep with people I'm not committed to, though. It's kind of a policy of mine. That's why Aladdin didn't get fucked. I mean, we had fun, and he's got great hands, and it could have probably been a lot of fucking fun. But, oh, no, come over. That was called giving head. That's not sex. You do understand that you can't procreate that way, right? Oh, vegan Patriot, totally. No, I'm degen as fuck, but when it comes to this shit, I'm a little bit trad. My parents are, my grandparents are, I go with that. I strongly support that. Thanks, Mark. But yeah, Mark, did you hear me earlier? If you wanted to do more clips, do you have my Instagram? Do you have Instagram? My Instagram is VPAZ123. Do a DM. I would really appreciate that. No, Savage, it's him. Hammer confirmed it too. Yes, but it's not sex, silly rabbit. There's a lot of things that are sexual acts that are not direct sex. I'm just handing you a real black pill right here. You know? Oral sex is not procreation, does not produce a child. Sperm and eggs do not combine. Oh, gotcha, Savage, okay. It's real Hammer. I know Hammer very well, and I've talked to him for a while, and it's definitely Hammer that I'm talking to. Not many, Schmegma, just that fucking porn, really. And then Chicken and Nick, and my ex from college. Even my first boyfriend, the one that I had sex with the first time, I never gave him oral. I don't like it. I didn't do it until Chicken, really. I don't think I ever gave anybody head until... Hold on. No, there was one dude, but that was it. So I'd given head like... Wait. So it was Chicken Nick. Who was the other one? Oh, him. I'm not telling you guys his name because you guys will check him out. My college ex. So that's 3, and then that one dude, that one night, that was 4. So I've given 4 guys head before. Oh, 5 if you count Aladdin. There we go. It's 5. You're right. 5. But that number only recently changed. I'm not a selfish lover. I mean, I don't think me giving head when I don't want to is selfish at all, for the record. I would give Nick head when he would not go down on me, and that was the only thing he was moderately decent at, was eating me out. The only thing Nick was competent at in bed was eating me out mildly. Okay? It wasn't good. The only time I had an orgasm with him was when we took ecstasy. Okay, Nick is horrible in bed, like the worst of the worst. Yeah, Jake, he did, but he made me feel really good too. We just didn't actually sex, you know? Mark Fusion, no, probably not. I don't have an emotional attachment that makes me feel obligated to make somebody happy that I care about. You know, I'm sorry, Edward, I just probably won't. It's not an offensive thing. I'm not bonded with you like that. Yeah, Edward Kim. I like people with that mentality. That's more my mentality. I prefer it. I didn't like to have sex with random guys. I always really was closer to... If I had sex when I was younger, it was usually with, like, people I knew first. It was never strangers. And then when I got in my early 20s, I moved out west. I had a couple one-night stands, including the more recent ones. And then I also had, you know, Chicken and Nick, who took... Oh, and my ex from before Chicken, actually, we didn't fuck at all. We dated for like 6 months, and we didn't have any sex. We just made out a lot. It was kind of immature, honestly. How do you guys like me dress? I like it. I'm excited. It was $4. Oh, I love bargains. Yeah, he's one of them. He was one of them. I think Chad is the most recent guy I've had sex with, and he's number 11. Yeah, he's number 11. So in a short amount of time, my number went up quite significantly. It was quite low for a long time. Why is it so short? Why is what so short? Huh? I'm so confused. I mean, I'm 34, Patriot. Do you know how many of my friends have triple that? Do you know how many young girls right now have double that? I'm not even gonna name names. Just saying. No, it was 10 before the Chad. I counted it in front of you guys on camera. I'm not doing it again. I literally counted everybody out. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it again. Okay. So, he who will not be named, Harper C. N. And then after that, it was that dude in San Diego. So it was, and then we have, fuck, does me getting raped count though? I don't want to count that, TBH. If I'm being too direct, my bad. Okay, so after him, it was nobody for a very long time, right? Because I didn't date for a long time. And then we have Chicken, Nick, Mill Avenue situation, Chad. Oh yeah, Matt from Orange County. I dated him though. That's only 9 so far. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? It's only fucking 9. Who are fucking 10 and 11? Because I counted this out last time and it was 11 total after Chad. No, I didn't have sex with him. He just ate me out. I didn't do a damn thing to that crib. I let him pleasure me, and it was, woo! It was lovely. It was orgasm after orgasm, TBH. And I don't regret it. Chad is content? No. No, I've never fucked Billy John. That rumor is ridiculous. No, not Trevor. I don't think it was, oh, fuck, who? I think it was somebody in Ohio. Or, Arizona, maybe. Oh, yeah. Fucking, what's his face? That is number fucking 10. Okay, this guy. Sorry, cats. Sexual acts do not procreate. There's difference. I'm sorry, I'll never agree with that. If you want to think that they're the same, that's a statistical lie. But, you know, do you? I agree, Kazuhiro. Who was the fucking 11th, though? Maybe it is 10. I swear to God I counted 11 last time. I don't know who it is, though. I don't. Oh, yeah, that was Ohio. Mark Fusion, is that your next clip title? Oh dear God. God, oh God forbid any of those boys. Come on, I just said Harper's name. Fuck. Oh, that's not true. Vegan Patriot. In fact, Nick would eat me out all the time. He couldn't get it in, so I just fucking flicked the bean until I got off. It was really sad. I'm not kidding. He had no ability to please me. Lark, no. Harper's unisex. I don't know what you think isn't true, but I probably will find a reason not to agree with you if you can present me a reason to debate it. Console, it's getting brought up, so I actually don't give a fuck if you want to know it or not. It's more entertaining for me than anything. The last guy I never fucked. He was like a big brother to me, just like Billy John. There was no sex involved at all on any level. There was no romantic anything. He just had my back and I had his. Very much like Billy John. Nope, I never fucked Jacob. Keep going, I'll tell you yes or no, but I've already counted who I've had it with, and I literally exactly fucking counted it. And it's the number I thought it was with the same people I know it was. Well, Lorenzo, actually it's how I have it parted. Alice was jealous, I guess. I don't know why she felt that way, but it was never something he said. It was never something I said. It never happened. No, ew. Captain Content was never somebody I wanted to be anywhere physically close to. He always creeped me out. I'm just being real about that. He never made me comfortable. He just was so weird to me. Ew, no. I know a lot of people that did or wanted to, though, and I don't get it. Actually, ICL, me and Billy have never fucked, and the internet got into Nick's head, and Nick freaked out on me because he thought that I cheated on him with Billy, and then they did the same thing to Priya. So no, they took two mentally unstable people and they attacked their worst fears, and they manipulated them, and then they attacked me and Billy over it, and it's really sad because those were our people. However, Nick had a lot of problems. It wasn't just that issue, but with Priya, I think it was pretty rare for her to get to that point, and y'all had to really get in her head for that one, and it's fucked, by the way. You're sociopaths. Okay, there's no actual evidence because it didn't happen. Me and Billy have never fucked. We've never made out. We've never had a romantic moment. Me and Billy are not like that. So, Jose Sanders, no. Who was it used to do butt stuff with? I never had a tail, but I've only done anal with Chicken and Nick. And I think they're both gay, so that explains that, to be honest. And I've asked other guys I've been talking to, like, would you do anal with a woman? And they all told me that's gay shit. Hell yeah, Mark, I would love it. I miss the 90s. I'm a 90s girl, let's go. I embody it. Oh, Abby, you're gonna fall, baby. You're gonna fall, sweetie. Oh, stop. Who is lying? I didn't fuck LD. He'll even tell you that. We just talked today, actually, me and LD, and that was actually one of the things he covered. When people try to say that we fucked, he always defers it. No, I never fucked Eric. Are you Nick or something? Nick thinks everybody I talk to is fucking me. It's fucking crazy. No, Kellogg, literally no. Alright, I'm not gonna lie though, if Get Hep wanted to, I'd be down to fuck around. I don't know if I'd be down for sex, but I'd be down to fuck around. Get Hep is hot as fuck. I don't think he's into chicks like me though, my height. I don't think he's into my look, which is fine. He's very nice regardless. I'm shining. Thank you. ICL, if I felt that way, I wouldn't make it public, okay? There's a reason for that. But I'm not going to mention that specific person right now. Because I have some interests. But I don't really know if I feel like I'm going to even be committed to them if I were to get that far. You know, I'm ready to focus on myself and understand what the fuck. Not love goes here. I've never had a major issue with it, actually. I think I have a very nice body. I have a very cookie cutter Barbie body, but I'm just very tall. And before I gained all this weight, I was very small. So I think that was never an issue. Maybe now it is. Because I'm a fat fuck. Just a big bitch. Yikes. I do too, Veronica. Portland Andy, I don't even know what he looks like, so no. You love tall girls? Honestly, I've met a lot of guys that do, or a lot of guys that just love my thighs and ass so much that the height doesn't scare them. I mean, look at Chicken and fucking Nick. They obsessed over my ass. That was... I mean, they had this look in their eyes and this face where they might as well have been drooling when they looked at it. I know other guys have obsessed over my ass in depth before, and I think it's nice. Yeah, Veronica, real. I think it's nice that people like my ass. I think it's pretty upper mid, though. I think it's nice, but I think there's much better asses than mine. But when guys seem to hit on me, that's what they focus on is my ass. And in bed, the thing that seemed to turn the guys on the most, definitely my ass. Viking maiden archetype. I've never heard of that archetype before. I've heard of the other ones, though. Damn, silly rabbit, damn. I'm 6 foot. Chicken and Nick were about 5'6" and 7". I think Nick's 5'6". He says he's 5'7", but he literally lies about everything. Yeah, it was very flexible. Oh, but I gave myself hernias doing those tricks and bending over and shit. And I know how to twerk really well, but I've done that 1,000 times on camera. I haven't done the best because I don't care that much. But when I've done like recs for people for OnlyFans, I've done some good twerks. I'm still not 6'3". I'm gonna be 6 foot for ever probably because I think I stopped growing in high school. So there's that. That's a weird way to lie about me, though, is make up my height. Why? Well, Lorenzo, I believe that. Yeah, I know that. My great aunt, hi everybody. My great aunt, yeah, in shoes I was 6'6", because I wore 6-inch heels. I'm not lying about my height. I just know myself and you don't. And I've had this conversation with people my whole life. So if you want to argue about something that you believe without real evidence, that's like your problem, and I'm not going to interact with it. Girls, enough. Oh, that's nice, silly rabbit. Lucky you. I haven't had that luxury. That's cool. It is. We're all different. Yeah, and I still made bank dancing as a 6 footer with those shoes. Yeah. There were times when I would try to take off my shoes because it was just more comfortable to dance for guys, especially in VIP rooms without shoes on. But generally it wasn't allowed, and you'd get yelled at if you took heels off. So struggle. Look, I always felt like I was mid as a dancer. I know a few decent fun tricks. I'm pretty good at twerking. I do the S shape that everybody likes to see in a strip club, I know how to sway my hips to a rhythm. But when it comes to being good, I would say I'm definitely upper mid, but I am not good. I know a lot of girls that have a lot more fucking skill than I ever had. But I did know quite a few tricks, and all of them I could not do in my house. Sometimes I needed a full club for it. Why is there no promos of you being a stripper? I don't know what that means. Promos of what? Where? What are you talking about? Yeah, upper mid. And I say that because I was accepted into most strip clubs I applied at, and they would literally not even make me fucking audition. The only one that made me audition was the Library in Orange County, and that's the top club in OC, by the way. The Library is one of the top clubs in Orange County, and they made you be decent on the pole and moderately attracted, or you had to be one of both. Very extremely so. You either had to be super hot and not good on the pole, a little hot and a little good on the pole, which was more me, or you had to be really fucking good on the pole and not be hot. Like that was basically what they looked for. It wasn't like they had standards there. So they did make me audition there. It humbled me a little, I'm not gonna lie. The other places never made me fucking do it. I didn't even audition when I went to Chicago. There was this, I know, Consul, I kind of agree with that. Here's the thing, though. I know they don't. And the difference is in Ohio, we had all this time in the world of practice because guys only came in at a certain time of night, but we were open earlier, right? Well, in Arizona and California, the girls don't really care about dance moves or being a good dancer. They're just showing you their shit and then hoping that they can sell it, you know? It's how it goes out west. There's less art in the dance, for sure. But I was started out in a strip club where dancing was meant to be art to a degree. I was also from a club where you couldn't even touch or sit on fucking, I don't know how I'm being narcissistic, NorCal. I'm giving you my history. You guys are talking about it. It's very odd that you like to gaslight me and miscontextualize me the way you do. It's kind of like what's retarded with you. But I'm not that slow, so you do you. I mean, if you want to live in retard land, be you. It's not narcissism. I'm just telling you guys what you're asking. It's weird that you think that's fucking narcissism. Yeah, the girls in Vegas do put a show on. You're right. Vegas girls are different, though. I wouldn't dance in Vegas. I don't like to dance in the city. I was only dancing in the suburbs. Did I ever fall down when you were on it? No, never. I was very good at it. Like the flipping up and down one, that was like, yeah. I worked the day and the night shift, and I didn't have to work the day shift just to fucking work the night shift. Actually, when I had my regular job in my company, I would only go in at night, and that was the Scottsdale Club, that was OC. Scottsdale Club is Bones and Babes and Skin. And when I stopped dancing regularly and went in when needed, that was like around the Skin era. That was like 2017, 18. And that was a good year. There was so much money in town. Thank you, Struggle. Yeah, I mean, you guys have ripped out of me things that literally traumatized me. This stuff isn't all trauma to me. It's just my history. If you guys want me to make up another story and tell you that I'm someone else, I don't have that story in my head. So I'm telling you guys what my life was like. You guys want to bring it up, you know? The one in Ohio was, but the Scottsdale one was, I liked it because the cops monitored it, and so the competition wasn't dirty. I like higher end strip clubs for a lot of reasons. You don't have to dance as hard. You don't have to get exploited as much. Usually gentlemen actually come in. I made a lot of money just sitting and talking to people. I made $3,000 one night talking about Bernie Sanders, and I did not do a single lap dance. Okay, I'll never let that one go. Granted, I only got $1,500 out of it, but like, damn. The way my conversation would take me with money, it was crazy. No, Waller, and so that's disgusting, but I know someone who has, and watching a picture of it traumatized me. I don't want to ever get fisted. Fuck. I don't think it's possible for anyone to fist me, and I never want to feel it. Try. Anyone try. No, fuck that. So who just said that? Vegans homemade tampon. Very true in a lot of ways. Yes, they like girls who can keep them company. And I did clean escorting, which is real escorting, which is where you go meet up with a guy and give them kind of the image of having a girlfriend and your time. They never knew where I lived. I never went home with them or anything like that. But a real escort, that's what a real escort would do. But I never advertised or anything. It was more like people would come into the strip club and they'd be like, hey, do you want to go get dinner? And I'd be like, yeah, but I need to make this much. And then that's how much they would give me. So it wasn't advertised or anything. But I had girlfriends who did advertise and that did it regularly, and they hated their lives, TBH. So, yeah. I couldn't cross that line. And my family never put me in a position to feel like I really needed that, except for the one glory hole incident. But they had just helped me a lot with my car, and I had a surgery coming up, and I felt that they could not solve the problem, so I figured it out myself. But typically, though, no, I don't have to worry about other shit. What do you mean, Mark Fusion? No, escorting is often miscontextualized as prostitution. Okay, and I know because I had a lot of girls that would call themselves escorts who were in fact prostitutes. Now, I never had sex with these men. I met up with them to have dinner in public, okay? And Abby was always with me, for the record. I didn't go shit anywhere without my dog. No, there's a big difference between companionship and sexuality. There's obviously, there's textbook differences. Do you want to go look at a dictionary? Silly rabbit, I can't help you with that one. That just made you look dumb. No. One involves sex, one involves not sex. And it's more mentally stimulated, so, yep. No, she was always on my lap with me, constantly. Yeah, console. I made it all be my rules because I don't ever cross, well, I do sometimes, and I regretted it later, but often I don't cross lines I've established. And I wanted my dog with me, and they let me because that was part of the fucking deal. I didn't want to be stuck with some dude trying to fucking hit on me constantly and not have a distraction. Are you fucking kidding me? For fuck's sake. Yeah, and it was funny because, like, she would detract from people if they got creepy with me. I'd just be like, oh, look, my dog, kiss it. And I'm not kidding you. Like, I would do shit like that. Yeah, it's like, you're just paying me for my company right now, dude. Please don't make me feel like I have to do more or I will run away very quickly. I had this dude one time. Okay, we spent hours in the strip club. I was giving him dances. He probably gave me about $200 in dances. And he was, like, talking to me about sleeping with me. And I continued to tell him, no, I will not do that, right? I told you that's not my scene. I don't roll like that. I mean, we spent like literally almost half an hour where I made it very fucking clear I was never going to fuck him, okay? I don't know what the fuck got in his head where he just wanted to hear what he wanted to hear. But chat his content a little bit. But essentially, he basically at the end, he goes, okay, well, if you want to meet me here, I can help you with your car payment, which I'd really needed help with. And I was like, okay, let's go. And then he was like, I don't know, dude. It's my fucking dry ass mouth and my stupid lip gloss drying up, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so this guy literally was like, after I'd spent forever telling him I wasn't going to do certain shit, right? I told him I'd go out to eat with him. That was it. And then he kept throwing around me fucking him. And I was like, I've told you now 15,000 times I'm not going to fuck you. Now you're pissing me off. And so I just ended up meeting up with him, taking the money, and I disappeared and never fucking went back. And you know, I don't fucking feel bad. I don't fucking feel bad. He deserved it. He was being a pig. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, so I just took the money he gave me because he wouldn't listen to me and I was sick of it. And he was insulting me at that point. I'm not a fucking hooker. And so I met up with him and I took the money. I said I had to go deposit it for my car for my car payment. And then I never went back. And he was very angry. But you know what? Pigs will be pigs, dude. Maybe he won't ever fucking fuck with a chick like that again when she says no, bitch. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of stripper stories, man. My friend that was an escort, well, she was more than an escort, but I went with her often to a lot of parties to keep her company, and I would get paid maybe $100 to do it. She would get paid a lot, but she fucked, you know. And she was the one that would disappear for days and have to cater to these men. I was just there to keep her company. I was emotional support. I didn't have to have the obligations to the men that she did. So I made about $100. I was down for it. It meant I didn't have to work that night. Often Abby was with me, and she was a lot of fun. Yeah. Huh. Do my lips look that bad right now? I can't tell. I was the fluffer. I don't know what that means, but maybe, I guess. I don't know. I hope that sounds bad. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I didn't give hand. No, I think I gave one guy a hand job because okay, so when I first met this girl, my friend, I thought that she genuinely had a friend to meet up with, and it wasn't like a code word for this dude. I've been drinking both, though. Thank you, Hammer. I appreciate that. I believe you. So the first time I hung out with her, she was like, oh, we're going to go hang out with my friend. And I was like thinking like her friend, right? No, it was her fucking client. So we end up in this hotel room right below where her husband and her lived. By the way, because her husband like pimped her out pretty much. She was a piece of shit. And we ended up below, and all of a sudden she starts getting naked and stripping. And I'm like, that's interesting. And I was definitely drunk, but I wasn't ready for that. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch them. And like then I had Abby, started playing with Abby, and it got weird. And then the guy looked at me and she goes, no, she's not into that. And I think I just gave in and started giving him a handy for a second, but it was weird. And then I said I was good, and I walked into the bathroom and I sat there by myself for like, I don't know, an hour while they fucked. It was like one of my first, yeah, vegan Patriot technically, but not a prostitute. There's a big fucking difference. Know the difference. Nah, NorCal's full of shit. He also thinks he knows me, and it's weird that he calls me entitled and narcissistic when he's such a narcissist. He actually thinks he knows me better than I know myself, and that's just weird. So I'm good. No, just slander, dude. Just actual slander, Shiza. I'm sorry. You gotta let me do what I'm gonna do when people slander me. I've seen him talk shit before. I've always seen him talk shit elsewhere and be nice to my face. I've never trusted him either. No, I don't, Lexi. I call people very specifically narcissists, particularly my 2 exes. And they're different kinds of narcissists. You have covert, and then you have malignant. Chicken is malignant. Nick is covert. Wait, what do you mean, Orcal? I'm confused. Pablo, I should... No, I've lost a little weight. I'll be okay. I don't literally call everyone a narcissist, though. I call very specific people, like my exes, particularly in-depth narcissists. So, yeah. No, Struggle came to say thank you, but yeah, I mean, the reality is, like, I actually know my reality, and you guys have no idea what that is, because I only show you levels of the camera, you know, that the camera shows you more. Lexi, please list them, and I'll let you know if I agree with you or can own you on the fact that you're a fucking retard. No, NorCal, that's not true at all. Absolutely not true. And if that were the case, you'd realize how many of my childhood friends still love and adore me, but I'll never put them on camera, and I won't say their names. Often I don't even tell you guys stories about them, so saying Harper's name was probably a bad idea, to be honest. Oh, what's the battery thing right here? Okay, so do we still have battery here? Oh, Abby, I'm so sorry. No, I haven't, actually. I don't think she's a narcissist, actually. I think that other people that I know have actually called her that. But I don't think she's a narcissist. I think she's maybe bipolar, though. But actually, I don't know that, and that's not meant to be an attack either. We all have our fucking issues, okay? And I love her a lot, and I love her little family a lot, and I don't have anything but good vibes towards her, to be honest. Pablo, yes, you do.